Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the beginning, today marks the beginning of this term, third term. Before we talk about anything concerning the activities of this term, let us look at the activities of the last term, that is, revision of the activities of last term. In the last term, we discussed the digestive system. Digestive system of planaria, earthworm, and cockroach. We talk about the advancements of alimentary canal or digestive system of earthworm. Over that of cockroach, over that of planaria, Then if you look at planaria, if you look at earthworm, there is gizzard in the earthworm, whereas there is no gizzard in the alimentary canal of planaria. There is gizzard in the alimentary canal of earthworm, there is no gizzard in the alimentary canal of planaria. And this gizzard has particular function, that is used to grind output particle into smaller one. It contains stones to grind large full particle into smaller one, whereas there is no gizzard in the alimentary canal of planaria and some other advancement of alimentary canal of earthworm over that of planaria. Go and do revision. In the last time also, we discussed about the digestive system of bird. Digestive system of bird. Under digestive system of bird, we talk about the differences and similarity between the alimentary canal of a bird and that of cockroach. Similarities and differences between the alimentary canal of a bird and that of cockroach. If you study cockroach very well, you will discover that there is no beak in the cockroach, whereas there is toothless beak in the bird. If you look at the alimentary canal of cockroach also, or let us say alimentary canal of cockroach, yes, so there is salivary gland. We have two salivary glands that are well developed to secrete enzymes, whereas there is no enzyme in the bird because the salivary glands in the bird are poorly developed and they cannot secrete enzyme. These are the differences between the two. We have another differences between the two. Go and do revision. Then similarities. If you look at the alimentary canal of bird and that of cockroach, they have gizzard. Also, they both possess crop and some other similarities. Go and do revision. Then, after digestive system of birds, we discuss the transport system and transportation in living organisms. Under transport system and transportation in living organisms, you are given the meaning of transportation. Now, the transportation is the movement of materials in the body from where they were produced to other part of the body where they were used, excreted, or stored. Then we talk about the need for transportation. I told you that transportation, from the definition, that transportation is needed for the transport of material from where they were produced to another part of the body where they were excreted, stored, or used. Another need for transportation is that it is used to transport or move from where they were produced to the target organ. Another need for transportation is that it is needed for the maintenance of body temperature and some others. Then need for transport system. We talk about the need for transport system in higher organisms. If you look at higher organisms, one, I told you that many cells in higher organism are situated far away from other because the body of higher organism is complex, and the cells in the higher organism, many cells in higher organism are situated far away from the other. Another one is that if you look at the higher organism, the material that are transported in the body of higher organism are bulky material, and diffusion is not sufficient to transport the bulky materials. Thereby, there is need for a transport system known as blood or lymph. Now, we discuss about the transport system in man, then the components of transport system in man. One of the components is pumping organ, heart, a circulatory fluid, blood, and the third one is a system of closed vessels, that is arteries, veins, and capillaries. They are component of transport system. They are component of transport system in man. Another thing that we talk about is blood. We talk about the blood, that the blood is a fluid tissues which is made up of 55% liquid part known as plasma and 45% solid part known as blood cells. I told you that plasma is made up of 90% of water and 10% of dissolved substances. Among these dissolved substances is digested food. 1. Hormones. 2. Antibodies. 3. Fibrinogen and some others. Go and do revision. Then we also talk about the type of blood cells, that you have red blood cells and white blood cells. When you are in SS1, you will discover that you are already being taught that white blood cell and red blood cells, they were what? They were part of multicellular organism. They are specialized cells. Whereas blood is a tissue. That is why it's called fluid tissue. It's a tissue. Then, if you look at white blood cells has particular function in the body. Also, red blood cell also has particular function in the body. I told you that red blood cell consists of hemoglobin that help it to carry oxygen from cell of the body, or to transport oxygen to the cell of the body. It has hemoglobin which help it to transport oxygen to the cells of the body. Now, white blood cell. It is said that white blood cell defend the body against diseases. Then we have two types of white blood cell. We have lymphocyte and phagocyte. Go and do revision. Then we talk about the blood platelets that help in the clotting over the wound. It helps in the clotting over the wound, or in the formation of, it helps in the formation of clotting over the wound. Then we talk about the mechanism of formation of clotting over the wound. Now, I want you to remember that another name for red blood cell is erythrocyte. Another name for white blood cell is leukocyte. And another name for blood platelets is known as thrombocyte. Go and bear this in your mind. Now, we talk about the meaning of hemophilia, that it is a condition in which the blood is a condition or disease in the body in which the blood fails to clot, and it is inherited while males are the carrier, the males are sickler. Now, we talk about the differences between arteries and veins. That is, talk about the heart and heartbeat. The heart is the most powerful and muscular organ that pumps the blood around the body. And we talk about the heartbeat. That heartbeat is the pumping action of the heart. Heartbeat is the pumping action of the heart. We talk about the blood vessels, 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries with their roles. We talk about the differences between the arteries and veins. That if you look at the veins, if you look at the arteries, let us first of all talk about the arteries. If you look at the artery, I told you that arteries carry blood away from the heart to the body, while veins carry blood from the body toward the heart. Then we talk about, it is said that capillaries are tiny blood vessels that join arterioles or artery with venous or vein. We talk about the importance of arteries also. Go and do revision because of the time. Also, we talk about the pulse and blood pressure. The meaning of pulse and blood pressure. We talk about the lymphatic system and the function of lymph. I told you that the blood transports digested protein, digested carbohydrates, mineral salt, and vitamins. The lymph transports amino acid and glycerol. All these things are in your notes. Then we talk about the circulatory system of vertebrates. Circulatory system of vertebrates, we talk about the single circulation and double circulation. Then we are asked to differentiate between the single circulation and double circulation. How would you do it? Now, if you look at single circulation, this is the complete circulation of blood. It is one complete circulation of blood around the body. If you look at double circulation also is one complete circulation of blood around the body. But in the case of single circulation, this circulation of blood around the body is at once through the heart. But in the case of double circulation, is twice through the heart every time. If you look at single circulation, as you are told, is one complete circulation of blood around the body at once through the heart. If you look at double circulation is also one complete circulation of blood around the body, but twice through the heart every time. Now, if you look at organisms that possess single circulation, example is fish. Because if you look at the fish, there is only 2 chambered hearts, one auricle and one ventricle. So, fish cannot carry out double circulation. But in the case of mammal, the mammals carry out double circulation because we have four-chambered hearts. It is this four-chambered heart that make double circulation possible in mammals. Then, if you look at double circulation, it is this double circulation that bring about pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation, we mean lung circulation. That is the transport of the blood from the heart to the lungs and back to the heart. The circulation of blood from the heart to the lungs alone, not other part of the body, not other part of the body except the lungs and back to the heart. Then systemic circulation, we mean the circulation of blood or transport of blood from the heart to the other part of the body except the lungs, then back to the heart. That is systemic circulation. Then we talk about the importance of pulmonary circulation, that it prevents the mixing of oxygenated blood with the oxygenated blood. It also ensures that it is only oxygenated blood that is available for the systemic circulation and some others. Go and do revision. The last time also, we talked about the transport in plants. Under transport in plants, we talk about the uptake of mineral salts and water. You remember that when you are SS1, when your teacher is discussing cell and its environment with you, your teacher talk about the diffusion and osmosis, as well as active transport. Diffusion is the movement of molecules and ions from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through the medium of air or liquids. While osmosis is the movement of water molecules from the region of lower concentration or high water potential to the region of higher concentration or low water potential through semi-permeable membrane until equilibrium is reached. Then, if you look at active transport, it is said that this active transport is the movement of materials, is the movement of ions against the concentration gradient. But look at osmosis and diffusion. It is said that they obey the concentration gradient, while active transport against the concentration gradient. Before the movement is from the region of lower concentration, movement of ion from lower concentration to the higher concentration against the concentration gradient, while the movement of ion from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration obey concentration gradient, that is as in diffusion. So in the uptake of the submineral salts in the soil, active transport is required. Active transport is required because the submineral salt is going to another region where the concentration of the material in this region is higher than that of the dissolved mineral salt in the soil. That is why diffusion cannot transport the dissolved mineral salt from the soil into the context of the root, because the cell sap in the context of the root is of higher concentration than the dissolved mineral salt in the soil. So if you look at uptake of water is by osmosis. Uptake of water is by osmosis because the water is moving from the region of lower concentration to the region of higher concentration, because the cell sap in the soil, the cell sap in the soil is of higher concentration to is of higher concentration than the water in the soil. Now, we also talk about the transpiration under transport in plants. I told you the meaning of transpiration, that the transpiration is the removal or the loss of water into the atmosphere in the form of water vapor by evaporation or evapotranspiration through the aerial part of the plant. What are those aerial parts of the plant? We have stomata of leaves, lenticels of stem, and the corticle of root at time. Then we have three types of transpiration. We have stomata transpiration, loss of water or removal of water into the atmosphere through the stomata of leaves. 1. 2. We have lenticular transpiration, loss of water or removal of water into the atmosphere through the lenticels of stem. Then we have cuticular transpiration. Cuticular transpiration means the loss of water into the atmosphere through the corticle of roots. Then causes of transpiration. We have suction pressure, we have transpiration pool, we have root pressure. Go and do revision. Then after that, we talk about the gustation, that is the loss of water in the form of liquid or in liquid form through the margins of leaf in a warm or humid atmosphere. So gustation takes place when the atmosphere is warm and humid. Then if you look at transpiration, it is loss of water. Gustation also is loss of water. But in the case of transpiration, the water is lost in the form of water vapor. But in the case of gustation, the water is lost in the liquid form. Then we talk about the importance of transpiration. Go and do revision. We talk about the condition that affect the rate of transpiration. It is sunlight, etc., and some others. Then we talk about the translocation. That translocation is the movement of manufactured food from the leaves to the other part of the plant. Also, we talk about the material that are translocated in plants, e.g., carbohydrates, proteins, etc., and some others. Go and do revision. Make sure that you read very well. You do revision very well and read very well for the purpose of this step. I will combine because the question will cover from the first time of your SS1 till up to the thing that we are going to discuss in this term. Now, another thing that we discuss in the last term is the respiration in lower organism. Under respiration in lower organism, we discuss the phases of respiration. We have direct respiration, indirect respiration. Direct respiration or external respiration means the exchange of gases between the respiratory organ of organism and its environment. Then, internal respiration is also known as tissue respiration or cellular respiration or indirect respiration, which is the oxidation of glucose in the cell, particularly mitochondrion, to release energy to release energy in the form of ATP. Internal or tissue respiration or cellular respiration is the oxidation of food substances, that is glucose, in the cells, particularly mitochondrion, to release energy in the form of ATP. Then under respiration also, we talk about the conditions necessary for respiration. Among the conditions that are necessary for respiration is the transport medium, respiratory organ, etc., one transport medium, another respiratory organ or respiratory surfaces, etc. Then characteristic of respiratory surfaces. That is, I told you that one of the characteristics of respiratory surfaces is that the respiratory surface must possess large surface area. Another one, it must be well ventilated. Another one, it must be permeable to the material. It must be permeable surface. It must be well vascularized. That is, it must be adequately supplied with blood vessels or capillaries, and some others. Also, in the last term, under respiration in lower organisms, we talk about the respiratory structures of some organisms. In man, lungs are our respiratory structures. In toad, skin, mouth, and lungs are respiratory structures of toad. In lower organisms, in unicellular organisms, we have cell membrane or body surface. Go and read the respiratory structure of other organisms. Let me remember you that of the plants. Stomata, roots, ear cells, and lenticels are respiratory structure of higher plants. Now, we discuss about the respiration in lower organisms. That is, mechanism of respiration in unicellular organisms were discussed. That carbon dioxide and oxygen are exchanged with each other through the cell membrane or body surface in unicellular organisms. I told you that when the concentration of carbon dioxide is higher in the water than that of the oxygen, this carbon dioxide will diffuse out of the cell into the water, and oxygen will diffuse into the cell, and vice versa. Listen to me again. When the concentration of carbon dioxide is higher in the cell than that of the water, and the concentration of oxygen is low in the water, so the carbon dioxide will move out of the cell into the water, and vice versa. Then we discuss the respiration in mammals. We use mammals as cause study. Under respiration in mammals, so we talk about the inhalation and exhalation. So I told you that the muscles, the intercostal muscles, the diaphragm and rib cage work together to bring about the mechanism of respiration in mammals. These three structures work together to bring about the respiration in mammals, or to bring about the breathing mechanism in mammals. Then we talk about the processes of inhalation and exhalation. Go and read about the processes of inhalation and exhalation. So you can see that I did not write everything for you on the board, because all the things that we are discussing now are already in your notes. So go and do revision, go and revise, allow you assist you. Then we talk about the experiment to demonstrate respiration in a small mammal. So we use rats as organism for our case study. Also, we discuss the working model for breathing mechanism in mammals. So go and read, go and do revision on the mechanism of working model for breathing mechanism in mammals. Also, we talk about the respiration in plant. Under respiration in plants, we talk about the gaseous exchange, that is, we talk about the mechanism of gaseous exchange, that is, mechanism of opening and closing of stomata pores in plants. So I want you to do revision of all these things. So you can see that not everything is stated in this revision. Not everything that is in your notes in the last term is stated in this revision because of the time. So the time is not on our part. The time is not on our part. We need to buckle up. Not only you, and not only your teacher, you also student, you need to buckle up so that we work together for our success. Allah will assist us. In the next class, inshallah, we will talk about the excretion in both lower organism and higher organism. Now, listen to me. State that is assignment. This assignment for you. State excretory system of some organism. In this assignment, you are going to use table. In the one column, organism will be in the first column. In the second column, the excretory structures will be in the second column. You use first column for organisms. You use the second column for their excretory structures. When you are SS1, you are already being given the meaning of excretion. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.